Hi, I'm Sandy from Scissors in the City. I'm going to be making this card today, and it's going to be optional, this or that. And the inside is also this or that. The items you need to complete the card will be your kit, some dimensionals, adhesive, scissors, and paper trimmer. To begin, we're going to empty our kit, and you'll find the card base. And we're going to start with the inside. Your designs might be different, so you have to decide where you're going to place this on your card. Do you not want to see the right side, or do you not want to see the left side? Or you can even cut it out of the middle if you choose. I'm going to keep this design, I think. Yeah. We'll go with this design on this one. So I need, this should be 5 1/4, and I need a piece that's 4 1/8. And because I want my designs to meet up in the center, I need to use the next next to it. And then this piece is extra. So that's what I have chosen. So I'm going to go ahead and fold my card base. And I'm just going to make sure my card folds in half. Might have to help it along a little bit. And then I'm going to place this on here before I adhere it, just to make sure that it looks good. And I'm going to put it snug against the crease. And measure that. Centered. And then again, I'm going to try the other side and just make sure it fits. Now this one, to me, comes a little too close to the back edge, so I'm going to trim just a smidge off of there. I like that better. Or adhere that. Match up my design, and again center it top and bottom and place it down. And then inside your kit you have a white piece of paper, and you can decide to do it this way or that way. Because this is kind of a big image there, I'm going to go ahead and cover it up. And again, I will center this. And you have some flowers inside your kit. This one's a kind of a big one. I can decide what I want to do with it. I think I'm going to lay it like that and probably trim it off. And because it's on the inside of my card, I'm not going to use dimensionals. You could if you wanted to. I'm going to place that there. And trim the excess off. There. So that's it for the inside. Now we'll work on the outside. Again, you have to decide this or that. So for this one, all I did is took the striped paper, put it there, trimmed this piece, and put it on the edge. All of these designs will be different, so you have to decide what you like best. Now if I'm doing it this way, I'm going to cut my stripe in half, and then this will go in the center. So let's do it that way. So again, for this design, you just place your stripes down, trim your wood image down, and then it covers that up, and this would go on top. We're going to do it the other way for a demonstration. So this piece is 3 inches. I'm going to cut it at 1.5. And then half of it I will adhere to the left side of the front of the card. And the other one are adhere to the other side. And then this will go in the center. I'm going to trim, everybody's pieces will be different, but I'm going to trim just on the outside of these black lines. Obviously on this one I kept the black lines in the middle. Again, it depends on what piece of the paper you ended up getting. Then I'm going to adhere this onto my card. Then I'll take my flowers, and I need some dimensionals. I'm just going to lay that there for now and work on my sentiment. We have the dots, and then you have to decide what sentiment you want. And this needs to be about 1/2 inch. Yes, that'll fit nicely with a row of dots on the top and a row of dots on the bottom. I'm going to make it a little flag shape. So for that, if you snip up to wherever you want it, and then cut to your snip. And I didn't want quite that long of a start before the H, so we're going to trim that off. And then I'm going to adhere that on my dots. And I went way over to the left. Obviously, you can decide, it's your card. And we're going to snip off some of that. And I'm going to make the same shape here. And then I just place this flat on. Again, if you like to do dimensionals, you certainly could pop this up. I'm going to place that on like so, and now I know where I want to put this. So I take off the backing of the dimensional. And your card is done. Now what I also did is in your goodie bag, you'll find Nouveau crystal drops. And I put them on here just to give it a little pizzazz. And when you're working with these, try and work straight up, pull them straight up. And maybe some more. Don't know where I want to put it. I'll put it on this blue. There you go. And your card's done. Thanks for watching.